When it's close to the festive season, photographers like you and I, we get the most jobs. In this case, Baliram's Isabel restaurant. This is going to be the shoot for the upcoming Christmas menu. And here's the challenging part. The media department of Baliram has already chosen how the background and the tabletop color is going to look like. So we have to bring matching colors. And putting up this backdrop in limited space in a restaurant is going to be the trickiest part. So how do we set up the tabletop and the backdrop? Well, flexible sheets like this, which are colored. These are not papers. These are a little bit like plastic sheets. And then we bring along one C-stand, prop up the background, overflow it to the table, the longest table that we have. Take a look at the background setup here. So the trick here is to prevent the backdrop from drooping to the front and causing creases. You tape it to the back like so. And take note how we put the C-stand in the middle. That way we don't need to have two C-stands. And this boom pole is set to a T position. So with the background and the tabletop setup, let's move on to the lights. Most of the time these days, I use really strong 600 watt per second LED lights like this. And of course my favorite rim lights, two of Ziyun's smallest portable light. And this is the first shot we took. And I can promise you, this shot alone took about 2 hours to get it. From the setup of the lights, the background, the food styling that Michelle has to go through, getting approval with the clients on the spot. And this is so wide, it's so tricky to shoot that I had to stand on an apple box to get this shot. And don't forget this, don't just take the whole group shot of the Christmas spread, zoom in, crop in, and take each of this individual meal itself. Alright, you realize that we bring a lot of equipment for food photography, and that is why it's a bit daunting if you want to do this on your own. So the food stylists bring about 3 bags, I bring about 2 to 3 bags because the world now expects you to shoot video as well. And it's not easy for AI to come up with food video that matches exactly what the chef will be cooking, because if the food comes out any different, the customer can complain. But if AI generates a photo that is making you looking nicer, you don't really complain. Not food. Okay, back to equipment. You realize one thing. A lot of equipment out, which means that when they come back, don't forget, restaurant and kitchen floors are always sticky and oily. And these are all food for bacteria and fungus, especially when it comes to power cables. Now, our power cables usually run very long. There are a few things I want to share with you about power cables. Firstly, when they are back, you got to wipe them down of all the grimy food oil. And don't forget, waiters step on them all the time. Head onto your favorite online shopping site. Get this disposable cloth towel. These are not paper. So they are really cheap. I think they just cost me like 11 ringgit. And then the best part is, when you wear them, you can wipe down a lot of things, and they can withstand 3 to 4 washes, which means that instead of using your normal rag, this is more lasting. So I'm going to show you what I do. When they're back from the kitchen, I would just make sure that I wipe this down to prevent fungus. And talking about that, we're going to make sure that we all learn how to, whoever that does this deserves to be in the same prison cell as Najib. If I catch this guy, I'm just going to go up to him and throw my resignation letter. So, I'm not going to bitch about this now. I'm going to wipe this down really good. What did I tell you? You see all this? This is fungus from the previous shoot, eating all these food materials that's on it. And if you don't take care of this, you don't address this, it's going to eat into all these wire materials and they're going to be sticky forever. Let's talk about cable management correctly. When you finish your shoot, most people would do this. Number 1, don't do this. What did I tell you? That this cable is slimy, grimy from the food stains and oils of the restaurant. When you do this, this is all going to get sticky and it's on you. This is just a country bumpkin's way of doing it. Not good. Now, what you want to do is very simple. Hold this. Have your thumb down. Turn. And then take your thumb point up. Kiss. Take your thumb point down. Turn. Take your thumb point up. Kiss. Take your thumb point down. Turn. So you interchange between thumb pointing down and thumb pointing up. And once this is done, you just need to shake this and you never go wrong. Cable tie or Velcro to this. And that's it. So the next time another set photographer were to open this up, you will never form a knot. Never, I promise you. So what you need to do is just unroll it by throwing this. Want to see how I throw? So when you do this correctly, let me show you what happens. When you throw, look at this. It will always be neat and straight, unknotted. So whoever that did that, watch this video. So that's the correct way to do this. So two things when it comes to cables and everything that you bring there. Wipe it down, and when it comes to cable, over and under, remember, thumb is under and then thumb is above. And once you do this, it's just second nature. Same thing for your light stand, especially when it comes to the feet of your light stand. You want to keep them clean. Don't forget, you're not renting this. These are your own equipment. So remember this, go get yourself one of these disposable cloth towel. You can at least rinse this and wash this 3 to 5 times and then clean your equipment, roll your cable correctly, and consider food photography and continue watching our video lessons here.